10 Unusual Facts About Everyday Objects. Welcome back, curious minds. Today, we're looking at some of the most ordinary and everyday objects that we use but have some of the most unusual facts associated with them. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey of discovery. The punctuation mark that was once a typo. Did you know that the ampersand symbol "and" was originally created by combining the letters E and T, which meant "and" in Latin? But it wasn't until the 19th century that it became popular, and typewriters included this symbol as a standard typeface. Remarkably, the symbol owes its existence to a character's writing laziness, which led to the combining of the popular phrase ampersand, which eventually became the ampersand we use so commonly today. The ring that's not so golden after all. Ah, our beloved wedding rings. But did you know it's not gold that's conjuring the magic surrounding them? In fact, a common practice is to mix gold with nickel to make it stronger, making it less than 24 carats. And then there are those gold rings where the metal is just dipped in gold to make it look golden. Now, that's something to ponder. The commonplace toothbrush with a revolutionary history. Most people see the toothbrush as an essential daily item without much history to it. Still, the toothbrush has an interesting past. The early versions of the toothbrush comprised stiff bristles made of boar hair and the handle made of bamboo or bone. The first mass-produced toothbrush was made by William Addis around 1780, and the first nylon-bristled toothbrush was introduced in 1938. The keyboard, a great invention with an even better history. A common sight in our daily lives, keyboards. But did you know that the keyboard was invented to be an ergonomic option to the original typewriter? Yes. Even the QWERTY layout was created because typewriter keys would jam, but the QWERTY layout avoided that problem back in the day. And the sleek and modern keyboard we have today, it was invented not much more than 30 years ago. The sticky plaster that saved many lives. Do you know, the household name plaster is one of the most groundbreaking medical inventions that's gained worldwide recognition. The idea of using strips of adhesive tape goes back to 1845, when Drive Horace Day created a rubber adhesive for surgical use. It wasn't until 1920 where Earl Dixon created the exceptional germ-fighting Band-Aid that transformed the way we heal wounds today. The Chinese fortune cookies of history. Most people associate fortune cookies with Chinese cuisine. You may be surprised to learn that the fortune cookie was invented not in China, but in California. Makoto Hagiwara was the inventor, an immigrant who came to California to become the Japanese tea garden caretaker. He then began serving fortune cookies to his customers, which became the new sensation that it is today. The invisible pen, a secret to keep. You might have written secret notes using an invisible pen, but do you know how it works? The ink in these pens is based on the organic chemical compound phenolphthalein that reacts to the presence of bases. So the writing is invisible when on paper. But when ammonia, for example, is breathed directly on the paper, the words become visible once again. The most colorful prism, the one in your pocket. We all have one of these in our pockets. It's the iconic extra shade of our lives. Yes, I'm talking about the prism on the back of our cell phone cameras. These prisms are necessary for the autofocus function to work correctly in most mobile cameras. But did you also know that it can help create stunning rainbow light patterns to illuminate dark rooms? The supermarket staple, a surprising origin. You've probably used this item many times and may even have a few in your kitchen right now. I'm talking about the zipper. The zipper was not invented until 1890, and it was initially used for shoes and tobacco pouches. Not until later it became used as the devices we know today. Interestingly, it was named Zipper by the B.F. Goodrich Company, who used zippers on their galoshes. The humble paperclip's secret life. The name paperclip may seem obvious, but it was not the first name given to this beloved stationary item. In fact, it was called the gem. And in World War II, the paperclip played a role in aiding secret agents during espionage work. Did you know that by bending a paperclip to make a shorter and longer end, agents could send coded messages hidden within documents? With that, we've come to the end of our unusual facts about ordinary objects. I hope you enjoyed this journey of discovery with me and learned something new, perhaps even surprising, about what we use every day.